All right, well, thanks everyone for joining us. I'm here this afternoon with Matthew Mamet from PermissionTV. So Matt, tell us a little bit about PermissionTV.
Sure. PermissionTV is an online video software product. So we are a platform that enables companies to organize, upload, annotate video, put it in a content management tool, and then play it back through their website using customized white label flash video players.
Oh, very good. So you guys do the actual embedding of it, or do you do the player for it, or everything?
Yes. The short answer is yes. There's two ways you can go about it. You can use some predefined templates that have some customization tools built into the CMS to change colors and logos. Or if you have a team of Flash developers, you can use our player development kit, which has a set of open APIs to allow you to construct your own Flash player using our tool set.
Oh, that's awesome. That sounds really cool. So do you do a lot of work with B2B companies, or is it more on the B2C side?
It's more to B2C right now.
Okay.
I think that some of the most notable clients that we work with are Fox Interactive Media, MGM, Bob Vila. So folks that
Bob Vila, that's really cool.
Yeah, we have bobvila.com. And these are companies that have lots of content that they're looking to basically monetize and push to the consumer audience.
Excellent, excellent. So as you know, we're here at the New Marketing Summit, and one of the things I wanted to ask, I wanted to get your opinion of while I had you here. What is new marketing? What does it mean to you? How does it impact your business? And being in video, I can imagine it has a huge impact, but I wanted to get it straight from the horse's mouth.
Sure. I think new marketing is largely thought of as a set of technologies or tactics or tools. Things like Web 2.0 are words that get thrown out a lot, but to me, web marketing or new marketing is really more focused on engaging in a dialogue with your customers and understanding what it is that they want and responding to that in real time.
That's cool. So how does video play in that? Because it seems like there would be a lot of applications for what you guys are doing, and you must see a lot of it, with people engaging in social media.
Yes, one of the things that PermissionTV is really focused on is enabling what we call Video 2.0, which is taking what has traditionally been a passive medium online and bringing that to a more interactive mode, where using new tools, new techniques, new ad formats, we can start to engage in a more kind of lean forward methodology or frame set with our clients and customers to get them to tell us what it is that they're interested in, what excites them about the specific video they're watching, and then customize the experience back to them so it's targeting what they're interested in.
That's really cool. So video, the way you see video, it's a huge part, and what you guys are doing, of course, is a huge part of new marketing then.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that video online is starting to become more and more popular, mostly due to the penetration of broadband connections, but I think a lot of traditional companies are still concerned or confused on how to get the video online and what to do with it once it's there. So how can you use it to increase awareness, promote interactivity, and ultimately tell people about your brand and your customers.
So let me ask you this, why are so many people struggling? Why are so many, especially on the B2B side, and I know you said that you don't work with a lot of B2B companies, but why are so many B2B companies struggling to adopt video as part of their new marketing strategy?
Sure. I think a lot of that has to come back to why folks during Web 1.0 were struggling with getting their sites up and running. It was content.
That's a good point, yeah.
It was content. I think that even if you're thinking about traditional web content, which is usually text or image, it's hard to create good content. It's hard to have the discipline to stay with the evolution of your website and keep creating content. I think the difficulty for video content is even greater. And we've heard today at the some of our speakers talked about, having video is good, but having bad video definitely detracts from your overall experience. So I think people are concerned or a little apprehensive of taking the plunge, creating good video content, a library of good video content, and then putting the tools on top of it to make it interactive.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody has a full stage setup and overlooking Gillette Stadium, so it must be hard. I mean, when people think about just how easy it is to actually get going with it, it doesn't have to be as elaborate as this, right? I mean, it can just be grab your camera and go out and start shooting stuff. And I think a great example is what David talked about earlier. I don't know if you saw David's talk, but when he was talking about the company that sold B2B toilets.
Of course.
And they had the video of the girl who was getting ready to do some drugs, and the toilet cleaned itself, of course, and she ended up just screaming. I thought that was pretty funny.
Well, I think again, David's point of saying, he's heard that from all different types of companies. I forget what he said. I'm a religious organization, or I'm a toilet company, or I'm a this, or I'm a that, and I can't do it.
Did you mean to say that, like a religious organization or a toilet company?
I can't remember his exact quote, but essentially he was saying that he's heard excuses from all different types of companies and all different types of industries as to why they cannot do this. But at the end of the day, all it takes is a little discipline to stick with it and keep creating that content, and you'd be surprised at the results you can get.
I absolutely agree. So we're kind of running out of time. We're going to keep these short, but I wanted to ask, if you had one point that you could make to people, one takeaway that people could have about using video, what would it be?
One point to make about using video.
One tip, one trick, tactic, strategy, whatever.
I think it's one strategy that I would definitely say is get your video to be a little bit more engaging than traditional passive approach. So I think some of the things that we're seeing YouTube release as part of functionality today alludes to the fact that passive experience is not enough. So it's similar to, again, in the Web 1.0 world, there was a feeling that if I build my website, somehow magically people will come. That's obviously
build it
not the
and they
case.
will come, right?
And the same for video.
Yeah.
So having video is not enough. You need ways to make it an interactive experience, and there's definitely products out there, not just PermissionTV, that will help you do that, and that's what I would focus on.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, talk to you soon.
Yep.